could have gone a little bit better, don't you think? Live stream time again. I was trying to do a special effect, don't worry. Yeah, trying to do a different kind of introduction. Didn't go so well. I was aiming for the recycling bin to land on here, and it didn't. Oh, I caught myself again at work today with a key. I couldn't catch the keys, so I cut myself again.
Yeah.
First it was plexiglass, now it's metal keys. Thanks, Matt. Matt making a fantastic appearance. As always, better than what I produce. Oops. So we're just gonna wait till somebody shows up. Unless someone has already showed up. Huh. I had 251 videos. Fitted Insider, I have bad news. The big Rab unboxing is going to be a production video. It is already put in the collection inventory for a special number reason, but it will not be revealed for some time, only because it is super duper special. That this kind of live video unboxing quality is just absolute shit to what this hat is worth. I could produce the Rob video in 4K, 60 frames per second, and it still wouldn't be good enough for this hat. That random guy on YouTube. Hello, random guy on YouTube. Welcome, and of course MTS. I am drinking a raspberry pure leaf. Checked my personal stash of Blue Moons, and I'm pretty sure my brother's been getting into it, so I'm taking away from his stash, which is okay. And I also have a blueberry bagel going on right now. So it's like 11 o'clock, so I can eat if I want on my own show. Just like ML Hats, Mr. Hats can time people out, censor them, and make fun of people, and interrupt everyone, and not let someone else have a different opinion. I mean, this is a show. It's my show. We can do things differently. Depressed Jets fan, you changed your avatar logo. I like it. Pepe. And then J38. Welcome. So, unboxing tonight from Macy's. Procedure here into the actual hat. You know, kind of warm up the crowd. Wait for people to show up eventually. Maybe Hats is at work. Mr. Hats. Or maybe he's just ignoring me. Or he's watching in the background and not commenting, which is totally fine. But if he's watching the replay, hi. Speaking of hats, I used his Hat Club link, which if you don't know about it, then you totally should know about it. Go find ML Hats on Instagram and ask him about his super duper special Hat Club link where you can get a small commission every time you use that link. I don't know what the commission rate is. I kind of want to know, but maybe I shouldn't know what it is. It used to be Jamal Adams. Pepe was more fitting. Man, hearing Jamal Adams, the video, I didn't watch a lot of it, but hearing Jamal Adams be like, yeah, I'm trying to come to Dallas, it's like, that's awful, that's just terrible. I mean, going from Jets, I know it's a bad team, but why would you want to go to the Cowboys? I wouldn't go to the Cowboys, they suck. So I bought a Hat Club hat today. Hat Club surprised me with, it wasn't necessarily a shock drop, but it was shocking to me at least, that they came out with a seahorse Dionic hat today, and whoa! Jeff Richards, no way. Guys, this is my coworker from Best Buy, no way. Jeff, how's it going? We missed you at work today. I can't believe Jeff Richards is on here. So Jamal Adams requested for a trade, like not like Anthony Davis did, talking to the owners, but he kind of did it in public to some random people saying, "I'm trying to come to the Cowboys." Um, so before I get into the hat club, so Jeff Richards, everyone, is at Best Buy. He's in the home theater section. He's in with the TVs. Um, so he can get you like the 80-inch TVs for like $20. Only if you use a Best Buy credit card. Jeff, I got 3 apps today and 1 TTS, and I couldn't catch keys from Tim, and right there on my thumb is where I started bleeding again because I can't catch keys, and Tim kind of whipped them at me. So he owes me another 52 cents for workers' comp for the Band-Aid I used up. Um, oh, and Sylvia and Ron helped me out because, of course, whenever JP is on lunch, or whenever one person's on lunch in the department, that's when everything goes to hell in a handbasket, and I got overrun by a lot of people. And there was literally a guy with a cane. He was waving his cane. He's like, "Hello, I need help over here." And I'm like, "Hi, that's not how you introduce yourself. I'll be with you in a moment or two." So it was like, it was a crazy day at work. Um, so, let's see. Shane, welcome. Welcome to the chat today. So I got from Hat Club a shock drop-ish. They had I think 2001 Diamondbacks World Series patch. Not pink like I'm getting in September, by the way. Can't wait for that one. And then they had a Chicago Cubs white brim and navy, navy brim and white crown, and it was a 1908 World Series patch. Fun fact, Cubs were the first team to win back-to-back World Series titles, with Mordecai Three Finger Brown starting pitcher, because really he had 4 fingers, but he got nicknamed Three Finger Brown because he pitched with the 3 fingers. He lost his fingers in a farming or some sort of machine cut his fingers off. So kind of like Jean-Paul Pierre, who lost his fingers with the fireworks a few years ago for the Giants. Yeah, same situation. So totally shocked that they had those hats a few years ago, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It sounds a little bit longer than it really is. Shane, yes, I did. I just didn't get to accepting it yet, but I will. Was just busy doing some stuff in the basement and trying to do some cleaning and some other computer work, looking for a motherboard. We'll get into the computer stuff later. So I've been kind of waiting for this hat to come back for the Cubs because I had the 1908 World Series patch, and that was the last time they won the World Series before 2016. Everyone knows about the big curse. No way. Sylvia, guys, Sylvia's on here now. Jeff, Sylvia's another coworker. Welcome, Sylvia. I was showing her and Jeff at work the other day some of the highlights of my hat videos. Like when I cloned myself, when I lit my hat on fire, when I cut off my own head. So I got them sucked into my videos. Might be a bad thing, but I think it's a good excuse to say, we're like, "Hey customer, I can't help you right now. We're watching Professor Hatter on YouTube. We can't help you right now." Um, so, so thanks for both of you coming on. I mentioned it at work, and I figured kind of a dumb thing, but yeah, why not? So Happy Hat Club did the drop today, and it didn't like sell out right away, which is a good thing, because most times they do. So, Jeff, you're new fans, you're also new students to the class, and the good thing is a tuition-free class. So I think even on a Best Buy salary, we can all afford that. Just kidding. So Glad Hat Club had those drops today. They will be dropping like this some sort of like retro A's, um, Oakland A's hat in a few days, I think. Don't know when officially, but I saw it on that T800 John Instagram, and he said it's gonna be like a regular drop. So hopefully that'll be out next week. That's one I would really want to get because I didn't get that Oakland A's elephant bag practice hat. Kind of glad I didn't because after seeing some of the detail to the stitching on the elephant logo, it seemed like the kind of stitching I wasn't really a big fan of. So kind of glad I didn't get it then. And then I saw some guy on Instagram or on eBay sell it for $60 bid or buy it now for 90. It's like screw you, man. Like you're the reason why people can't get Hat Club drops and people hate how Hat Club works. That people, good hat collectors can't get hats, and you're out here just jacking up the price. So that's a big problem. Um, and nothing else with Hat Club. I did record like a little Hat Club rant I made. I just have to edit it down. It's nothing too complex with the production value for it. I just need to chop it up and make sure that it all runs together. Because I kind of repeat myself and have to start over. Because I recorded the video outside and the cars were passing by, so I had to wait for quiet. Twins Hat was supposed to come out today. FedEx never showed up. I'm not a big fan of FedEx shipping. Not just for hat stuff, but for when I had Best Buy shipping for FedEx. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of FedEx. UPS is really good. Post office is decent. Yeah, the one thing I like about Amazon shipping, when they deliver it, they like take a picture at your doorstep, like here it is. Because I had one experience with UPS saying, "Oh, we dropped it off at your landing dock." One, we're nowhere near a lake or body of water, so there's no landing dock to put it at for a boat. And two, we're a residential home. There's no like shipping truck landing dock, so it's kind of weird. It's like take a picture like Amazon does to say, here it is, I actually dropped it off, that's your front door, enjoy it. Oh yeah, the watermelon drops. I did see the sneak preview to that. That does look pretty cool. Don't know if I'd, you know, I think I'd have to see a little bit more of it. Green is my favorite color because that's why I have the green hat in my logo. I just have a landing dock at my home. It's not like at work where there's like clearly a landing dock at in the warehouse, but at my home it's like there's no landing dock. It's just kind of odd. I had to like look around the whole house. It just didn't show up. But yeah, the watermelon drop hats I kind of have a little interest in. At first it's like, oh, it's another, kind of like color scheme thing, but then I figured, it is a green hat. But also what puts me off is they're probably not gonna have one for the Cubs, which is gonna be a little hurtful for me. They're gonna go to the White Sox. It's like, that's fine, but I kinda want Cubs because it's my main team. Or if they have one for the Braves, the 95 Braves, then I will totally take one for the watermelon drop. I did see some of the previews and the sneak peeks from, I think it was a T800 John on Instagram, but it was just like the side patch preview. Cubs don't deserve one. Okay. Fit Insider, I'm going to need to see you after class. You're in detention now, mister. Where's the yardstick? I'll beat you like one of the nuns. Beat you over across the hand. I'll make you write on the chalkboard. Cubs deserve a watermelon hat 108 times over. So let's just get into the hat unboxing here. This is from Macy's. Picked it up, of course, at my UPS mailbox. My UPS mailbox has really been working out really well. I think it's also like fast. I unlock my little box. It's like the door is like just about as big as, maybe a little bit smaller in height than this flap of cardboard. Um, it's not really that big, but yet I get a little slip in the mailbox and I'll say, you have a package pickup, and then I go to the counter. What was the box number, they ask, and I say 341, and they're like, okay, here you go. And then sometimes I get two, actually. Sometimes I don't. I'm expecting one, but it's been working out really well so far. Cantaloupe. So this was from the Father's Day weekend sale that Macy's had. So 30% off. I also got another Nike shirt. It was just a good deal. And Macy's has been doing pretty well with some inventory, especially with this team. Granted, one, I wanted an on-field hat of theirs, but two, I kind of wanted low profile as well. But for lids, they didn't have it in stock, which was like really weird, because it's, I would say, a top 15 team, especially, whoops, up to two bags. Especially with this team having the number one player on their team. I figured lids would have this hat, at least like on field, not like the Father's Day or like some specialty genuine merchandise versions. But got this one primarily because of their new manager, and I want to make the official prediction that because baseball is back now with a 60-game season, that I am predicting that your 2020 World Series winners will be the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. So, I got an Angels hat, and I had to get it in low profile, of course. So this is a pretty good shipping. It doesn't really seem low profile with the brim. Macy's awesome. So it doesn't really seem all that bent when you get it, but it's more, you notice it with the low profile of the front two panels of the crown. There's some extra little lint on it. $7.5. Regular price, $40. Great fit, and I paid like $30 maybe, not even, like $29. I was at Dick's Sporting Goods the other day, and I saw one in store. I'm like, I have to get this one, but I'm like, wait, I'm already getting one in the mail, and it's low profile anyways, so I can wait a few extra days to get it. This feels a little flimsy with the brim. Maybe it's because my hair has been growing out that the hats aren't feeling as regular as usual. Maybe it's like because I got a few bumps on the head, that's why it feels weird, especially up here on the side, but still a good fit. I'm not the biggest fan of this hat, to be honest. That sounds bad. In terms of a red on red color scheme, I'm a bit of a hypocrite. It's the primary team logo on the primary color for the hat. So it kind of like blends in, it doesn't like stick out, compared to, not saying that these hats are better, but compared to red on blue or white over black, it sticks out. Or like a Mets hat, I hate the Mets too. Orange over blue, that sticks out, but red on red, it doesn't really do it for me. But hey, it was on sale. I am playing as the GM for the Angels in MLB The Show 20. I kind of forget where I left off. I still have Trout. I still have Anthony Rendon. Really, at the time, I want to say I got Jordan Hicks from the Cardinals, but I kind of forget the rest of the roster. The outfield is a bit of a mess too. I'm also trying to put Pujols in more because in the game he's at like 670 680 home runs. Really cool to see him get 700 in the game, also in real life too. But he's like averaging about 10, maybe 12 home runs per season that I'm seeing in the game. So I gotta juice him up. And whenever he hits, his speed is 0 in the game. So he's like literally walking over to first base. That's like I could watch another game of baseball at the time that you're going from home plate to first base. It's kind of funny, I think. But want to get the Angels hat earlier because Joe Madden went back to the Angels. He was an assistant coach, assistant bench coach back in the day for the 02 Angels. So I figured, to be honest, I'm jumping the bandwagon here. I'm Professor Hatter, and I'm jumping the Los Angeles Angels bandwagon. Um, so I'm kind of boring people right now because I'm only at 3 viewers. Well, technically 2. Um, for me, I think the better hat for the Angels